Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Otis here, and today I've got some gameplay in the TUNGUSKA, which is the anti-air vehicle. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but in this gameplay I ended up going 15-1 because I've just been trying to get my first start, and I'm actually pretty close. I only need about 10,000 more points, but today I'm going to get some gameplay tips on it, some easy ways to get some kills in it and rack it up. It's only on 2 maps and 2 modes. The only time it's on Conquest is on Wake Island, which is where I'm at here, which is the only time I pretty much play. And the other time you can actually get in it is on Rush mode on No Shower Canals. And so, it's a pretty fun thing to do. It's definitely, like, I wouldn't say it's overpowered because the tanks and helicopters can easily take it out. And so I know, like, right in the beginning, I get, like, the double kills with the helicopter and, like, the Jeep, and those are typically the things you end up killing the most in the tongue. It's usually why I just call it tongue instead of saying the whole whatever it's called. But another good thing, too, today is my hard drive came, so I'll be able to do a lot more, recording a lot more of my gameplays, and hopefully this won't crash and die like the other ones. Or not the other ones, but the one I just had. But I would say typically the best thing to do with the tongue, if you want to like rank it up and stuff, is obviously capturing points. But there's 2 types of the styles of gameplay that most people use on Wake Island, and typically the one is Camp at B, where it spawns at. There's 2 hangars where the 2 airplanes spawn. There's one airplane that doesn't spawn on the hangar, and then a hangar right next to the airplane, which is the further one closest to the sea. The airplane spawns there, and then the one closest to B is actually where the anti-air vehicle will spawn. And for the Russians, it'll be the tongue, and then if the Americans at that point, the LAV 25 or AA, whatever it is, it's the anti-air version of the LAV, basically, will spawn there. And the easiest thing to do is typically just wait for people to come up and capture B. You'll have Jeeps coming up all the time. The only thing you really have to watch out for is tanks, because tanks will kill you in about 2-3 shots, depending on if they hit you in your front, your side, and it's 1 shot and you're done if they hit you in your back. So you do have to watch out for that. These can destroy tanks. It's a lot easier if you're shooting them just in the back, and you will kill them actually fairly quickly, which is a pretty nice thing to do. I mean, most of the time, if I'm going to capture points, I'll only go and capture them if there's at least 1 tank going. A tank spawns on every point, so you'll have at least 1 tank on A, B, and C spawning. So it's a pretty good like tank warfare map. Plus, there's the helicopters that spawn next to the tongue and the 2 airplanes, and then you have the helicopter for the American side and their 2 airplanes. So it's mostly a lot of the vehicle action, but you'll have pretty much focused points as you're just on a little like strip of land, pretty much like a horseshoe shape. And most people, what they do is they'll stay at B. But typically, what I've been doing is I've been pretty aggressive with it. What I'm using for it is I have thermal, obviously, because that's what I have on the whole time. Then I also have the speed loader, or the auto loader, whatever it's called. And so pretty much when you have it on the anti-air vehicles, you're pretty much able to fire for almost, to your heart's content. And the only thing that's going to survive if you're hitting it is the tanks. But they're pretty easy to take out, especially if there's a tank around. A lot of the times too, what'll happen is if you're going to try to capture A or C that the Americans have, the tank will get a shot off and you start shooting at the tank, and it's really easy to get the people when they jump out of the tanks and start repairing and stuff, because this thing is just beastly against like any people or the Jeeps. And I know there's a few times, I think maybe like once, like later on with the Jeep kills and stuff. But when the Jeeps are coming at you, what I would recommend is shoot them. The people jump out almost right away if you don't happen to kill them. A lot of times you actually do end up killing them because the thing just shoots so fast. There's so many bullets just flying at whatever you're shooting at. But if they jump out of the Jeep, what I would recommend is shooting the Jeep after you kill the person, obviously, because the person's going to be a threat, not the Jeep, unless it's a jihad, which I've been killed a few times with a Jeep jihad on this, but it's usually pretty easy to shoot it down and shoot it away. But you want to end up shooting that Jeep because you'll get the vehicle destroy for it, and you'll have the vehicle destroy ribbon coming up, because typically you should kill at least probably like 2 or 3 helicopters and a few airplanes too. And typically I just flip back and forth. If I see like a plane or a helicopter far away, I try to lock on with the anti-air missile, because I think it's like 400 or 500 points to unlock that, but it's just pretty easy to unlock everything if you're going capturing points. And what I'll even do sometimes, if I'm the only one near B and I'm in the anti-aircraft unit, I'll let them capture B, kill them, and then you're pretty much able to go in there, capture it, and get your free 500 points. And it's just a nice little gameplay, you know. Here, it's something that I've been doing every so often. I'll jump into Wake Island and do the anti-aircraft unit. Typically, like in the order of what's like deadly for the anti-aircraft unit would be the helicopters, and then followed by the tanks, and then followed by airplanes / ground people. Most of the people that are going to take you out in the tongue are people in the helicopters, because they'll have the gunner locking on to you, because almost everyone has the air-to-ground missile unlocked now. And then their pilot will be shooting your missiles, and in one good pass, if it's a good combo of a pilot and a gunner, they'll kill you with one pass without you even blinking. I mean, next thing you know, you'll be like, what the hell, I'm dead already. But, you know, that's alright. And then, you know what you could also even do is, if once you're at B and camping up there, you can wait for people to jump in the helicopter, and once they jump in the helicopter, it's just a free easy kill, another vehicle destroy. But the gameplay is pretty much over now, and so if you guys ended up liking this little anti-air gameplay, even though I think I killed, what, like 2 helicopters, 3 helicopters, and the other people were ground units. But if you ended up, you know, liking the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to me and my channel and you like this gameplay, please subscribe. Alright guys, thanks for watching.